Saturday, Friday. Today's Friday. Today's Saturday. I have no idea what day today is. Seriously, it's Saturday, right?
Saturday.
You know, when you're on island time, the days just kind of all go together. Yeah, it is Saturday. Of this Saturday, and we will have in our next match coming up the Quality Court Defenders against the Vanta Stingrays. Amanda Hendry and Megan Fudge against Kelsey Lorente and Allison Harris. And that'll get us started with the women's doubles. And the Quality Court Defenders, they will have finished their round robin play after this today. They already have 2 points. They're looking to go perfect 3-0.
Yeah, which is impressive. Speaking of that, all of these teams, we've seen so many Cayman deciders that we're due for a sweep. I mean, these teams have been so competitive that, I mean, come on, some team has to fatigue.
Both matches yesterday went to the Cayman Decider, and one of the two today has gone to a Cayman Decider. So 3 of the 4 have gone to a Cayman Decider. The other one was decided in 4 games. So mathematically, you would think we might see a sweep, but at the same time, these teams are so evenly matched, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah, so shout-outs to the captains for drafting such competitive teams.
And shout out to our crew, by the way. They've been working in some pretty hot and humid conditions, and so hopefully everybody's coming back refreshed. We just had a little lunch break, and we'll be getting you going with the women's doubles coming up in just a few moments. So we'll take one more timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you set with the third match of the day, the Vanta Stingrays and the Quality Court Defenders coming up here from Grand Cayman and the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup.
Camana Bay was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7-mile corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
And welcome back to Grand Cayman. About ready to get this third match of the day underway. And in the near court, we will have the Vanta Stingrays, the team of Megan Fudge and Amanda Hendry, and the far court, Allison Harris and Kelsey Lorente will be receiving. And while we're waiting for them to get started, we have a very special guest who has made his way here to the booth. And let me help you out with that, Gary Rudder. We're wearing it a little different here, Gary, only because there's no, it's just a little bit of a technical thing. So there you go. That's the official way we wear the headsets in the islands.
I like it.
Gary Rudder is the Deputy Premier Administrator of Tourism and Trade Development here in Grand Cayman. And that is a mouthful. I had to write that down. You got to have an acronym or something for that.
It sure is. It's just MOTTD.
And I know you just flew in. How happy is Grand Cayman, and are you to have this event becoming a regular thing that is attracting people to the island?
We are very excited. The caliber players that we have here. I mean, we have a first-class pickleball center. Jerry and those guys been here, have done a fantastic job. The Thompsons. We got a good restaurant here. And one of the biggest things is all about bringing people together and having some good times and good games.
They want us to turn around here. Gary, put your headset over your ears so it looks official here.
All right.
All right, there we go. All right, so back on camera again. Now let's fix our cords. There you go. Help him out with his cord. And before we put them on camera, so we look good, so we
There
look
we go.
legit. See, all this got thrown to us literally. Literally, we just got told right before we went on air, hey, you need to get Gary on. Gary's the guy.
Well, it's good to be here, and welcome to Cayman, guys. Am I supposed to hear with these things?
Well, that's why you had that. That's why you didn't have it over your ears.
Okay,
That's
all
how
right.
it's supposed to work.
Good, good.
But you can take one off if you want to be able to hear a little
There
better.
we go, much better.
All right. So, do you play pickleball?
I absolutely do. I was playing about 5 or 6 times a week. Then I got involved in politics. I got elected over a year ago. And now I was down to once a week, and I may be down to once every 2 weeks to get in the court if I'm lucky.
I'm being asked again to say your official title. So here you go. Deputy Premier Administrator of Tourism and Trade Development. So what is the day-to-day for you, just to try and bring tourism and trade to the island?
Well, it's all about teamwork. I go in, and first of all, I meet with my chief officer and in the ministry, and then we also do a lot with our industry partners here on the island. We go visit them, and we do fam trips. But I have a good supporting team in the Department of Tourism. They do a fantastic job when it comes to promoting the Cayman Islands. So it's not all me, it's all the team that I'm surrounded. I'm blessed.
Love it. So we noticed as we were talking a little bit before, you happen to have 3 pickleball courts. Seems as though you're not playing on them as much, and unfortunately they're a very poor color, being U of F.
Go Gators!
But yeah, so you live here full time?
Yep.
Gotcha.
So my family goes back about 10 generations.
Wow.
And long time I've seen this island grow from, few lights, few people, no traffic, the traffic all over, and just continues to, flourish and grow. We're very blessed here in the Cayman Islands.
Well, what would your message be to anybody out there who's never been to the Cayman Islands and might be thinking, hey, I want to come check this out? How would you sell them?
I gotta say, you're missing out. This should definitely be on your bucket list. Cayman is a beautiful place. We have wonderful people. We're known as a culinary capital of the Caribbean, and hopefully we'll soon be known as the pickleball center of the world.
All right, awesome. Well, Gary, thanks so much for stopping by. We're going to get back to work here and call a match, but we hope you stick around, and we'll talk to you a little later.
Been a pleasure. Where's your hometown?
I live near the San Francisco Bay Area. So, yeah. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All the best, guys.
All right. There you go. We're checking all the boxes here as we got everybody coming by wanting to be a part of our broadcast here for the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup.
The amount of the notoriety of some of these people that came and showed up at this tournament is just so impressive. I mean, these people are big deals, and to have them here supporting pickleball is truly a blessing for Pickleball Cayman and just the island in general.
Yeah, I just, I'm trying to think of what the acronym would be. What did he say? Isn't that the acronym? No, so you got DPATTD. Depatted. Doesn't really spell out very well. That's a mouthful. I don't know how you fit that on a business card.
Yeah, I know.
But hey, that's a good gig, man. If you mention that, getting to be the representative for trade and tourism for the Grand Caymans.
I'm important, but I don't know how to say my title.
All right, so here we go. 1-1 in women's doubles. And again, Hendry and Fudge are in the near court or on the left side, depending which camera we got popped up. And then the right side and far court, you've got Morante and Harris.
We've already seen, it's been 4 points, but we've already seen 2 shake and bakes, which are hard drives and poaches from Amanda Hendry and Megan Fudge. And I think we're going to see them running a lot of that. And that's one of the advantages of having a lefty. Amanda Hendry right here, that's about to serve. Or no, Megan's about to serve, but her partner. Amanda Hendry being the lefty, the only lefty on the court, that gives her a lot of reach when she's trying to come in and poach. And that comes with a huge advantage when her partner's driving.
Off the net and out, so 4-2 here. I did see the Vanta Stingrays team out here in mass getting a good warm-up in while most of us were taking a break, enjoying some refreshments. Fudge playing the angle beautifully there. By the way, you could have convinced me it was Friday. Maybe it's because I'm not ready to leave, right? I don't want this trip to be over.
No, exactly. It's been You know, like a vacation's so good you just forget what day it is. You wake up, not a worry in the world.
Yep.
That's how we feel here in Cayman.
Unfavorable net there for Hendry.
Stiff net, as you can see. That ball hit the top and just literally went nowhere.
3-5.
Nice defense by Harris, then Lorente getting into the act. Oh, Scorpion. And then out.
That's something that a lot of players sometimes don't always consider, is that it's an advantage at points to be short like that. A lot of those balls she's able to then hit above her head and in very unique spots. Even though she won't have the reach, she has faster feet and she's lower to the ground, which makes it a lot easier to hit those types of balls.
And look at this, the defenders have pulled even now, 5-5. Of course, you know how this one's going to play out, don't you? Defenders are going to lose the first 2 games and then win the next 3.
Yeah, so for all of you watching, you are in for a treat. The defenders never tap out.
They never tap out. They don't really tap in on prompt fashion either.
Beautiful drive. You can see Megan and Amanda continuing to drive that third shot, and Amanda in specific looking to poach, being very aggressive on that next ball.
7-5.
I don't see them changing the strategy anytime soon.
Wide by Kelsey Lorente. And I'll move it to 8-5.
8-5.
Great look right there.
5.6.
Kelsey getting involved, stepping in that middle, making sure that middle's clogged. It's difficult because for most teams, middle's one of the weaker points because it causes miscommunications. You think your partner's going to get it, your partner thinks you're going to get it.
Well, especially when you're looking at a situation like this where they don't have a lot of time playing together.
Yes,
Point.
very true. This is their second game together, ever.
And they're right back in it at 7-8.
7.
Again, if you're just tuning in, it's the best 3 out of 5 in this team setup. The men will go next on the men's doubles, then we'll have mixed doubles. That one is long. It is rally scoring, so games go to 21. Got to win by 2, but got to get the 21st point on the serve.
9-7.
Oh. And into the net to move it to 10-7.
You could even see Kelsey prepping extra early on that. She anticipated well, just missed that counter. Maybe a little bit too big of a swing downwards. Good take there.
9.8.
Kelsey really getting big here. I've been so impressed by the way she's played. She's came out here, joined a new team today, and has fought her absolute butt off. And she's playing well, very well.
Put away there by Hendry. And that's going to get us to the end change here at 11-8. So we'll take a quick timeout. Game 1 of our third match of the day is midway through. Back after this to Grand Cayman.
Discover the unexpected at Next Chapter.
Well, Allison Harris and Kelsey Lorente hanging tough right now. 11-8 on the end change. The Manta Stingrays team of Fudge and Hendry with the lead and the serve.
Time in. 11-8.
Fudge just leaves that short.
Unusual air right there by Fudge. She is typically automatic in getting those drops into the kitchen.
9-11.
Good swing by Kelsey. Obviously, we call that swinging for the fences.
Just the angle on the paddle wasn't right.
12-9.
Maybe so much the swing.
That being said, yeah, I still wouldn't want her to take her foot off the gas, because that power and that aggression is what's been keeping them in this.
Side out point 10.
Into the net there to move it to 10-12. Nice to see Glauca Carvajal laying on the bench over there for the defenders. Rough day for her yesterday.
Oh, good D there by Amanda. Solid, solid D. Kelsey thought she put that away. Just took one more ball, and Kelsey may not have been ready for it.
Our condolences to Glauca, who not only did she have the injury yesterday, but then was greeted with news that had a death in the family. And so, what talk about a bad day? Our hearts go out to her. But she was in good spirits today when I talked to her in spite of all of it, and she knows that the injury could have been a lot worse.
She was, and that's genuinely, Glauca is what we call a good human. Like, just salt of the earth, one of the nicest girls you will ever meet. Still, the fact that she's able to have a smile on her face after everything that's been thrown at her is so admirable. And I mean, she truly is just such a positive human.
Fudge ATP defended by Harris, but then finished by Hendry.
Great footwork there by Megan in order to hit that ATP, not only around the post, but with pretty good power. And once again, the perks of the lefty, Amanda coming in, closing that middle with her forehand, rather than having to hit a backhand. A little bit of a miscommunication there between Kelsey and Allison. See that with a new team? I'd still consider them a new team.
Yeah, you think?
16-11. Side out point 12.
Didn't miss it by much.
They're calling that ball in.
There's a look at Glauca over there on the bench for the defenders. Till they said, well, you don't have to play now. You can enjoy a couple of mojitos.
Yeah.
12-16.
Yeah, I wish I could do that.
Side out.
Nice job by
17.
Megan.
Look at defense. It seems as though both teams now are utilizing the drive on their third shot instead of rolling.
Beat up by Fudge and ends up winning it. Lorente and Harris do have their timeout still in their pocket.
18-13.
Good spot there by
Side out,
Kelsey.
point 14.
And if you remember on the match before, Kelsey was so good at speeding up with her forehand, even during crunch time, in order to convert
14-18.
to some points. And if she starts finding Amanda's spots in front of her, then she's going to continue to do that again and again. And we call that repeatedly going back to the well.
And go back to the well until the well doesn't deliver.
19-14.
19, and it's actually 14 for Lorente and Harris, per Byron Fresno, our official.
Good shots by Megan. She's found a lot of success speeding up cross court or hitting counters cross court. Kind of jamming Kelsey as she tends to open or hold Tui.
20-14.
Brings us to game points here.
What a counter! Slaps that ball. Is able to get it down.
15-20.
So Lorente and Harris down to their last gasp in this game. Tell you what, Amanda didn't really hit that ball the way she wanted to, and I think that may have thrown Allison off.
Yep. That does tend to happen, actually. If you don't think they hit as good of a ball as they should,
Right.
then it messes you up.
Game point number 2. Oh,
Side
my.
out, point 16.
hope stays alive for the quality court defenders.
And that's where they can come back, because for every 1 point that Megan and Amanda lose, they have to win 2 points in order to win.
Nice reset.
Wow. Beautiful. What a good point.
Megan threw him the off-speed pitch on that one.
Yeah, the changeup. And phenomenal defense by Allison. Like right there, that get just
20-16.
so absurd. This is a serve long, and this is where teams can start clawing back. So let me word this a little bit better.
17-20.
Even though Amanda and Megan are serving for game point, if they lose that point, Allison and Kelsey continue that. If they win, converts to a point. Oh,
Side out, point
That was
20.
a heck of an exchange, but in the end, it's back to game point number 4 opportunity
and
for.
Amanda and Megan take that timeout. They understand they have to win 2 points in a row. They just won 1, so this is their time to finish.
We'll take a quick breather as well. Back with the conclusion of this women's doubles game when we return to Grand Cayman.
Was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7 Mile Corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
All right, back here in Grand Cayman at Pickleball Cayman. Beautiful facility, 22 courts, and a fantastic restaurant and bar as well. This is game point number 4. And there will not be a need for a fifth. 21-17. Stop me if you've heard this before. The Quality Court defenders have dropped the opening game of their match.
Honestly, if they dropped the first match, I'd take that as a very bad sign. If I were the other team, it doesn't matter who it is. So the Stingrays, I'd be worried if the defenders lose this men's as well.
They'll have them right where they want them.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a timeout. When we come back, we'll have the men's doubles from our third match of the day. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup.
Advanced AI tool set.
500,000 web pages to one of the largest websites in the region. And with AI, you'll be able to search every article the same as if it was released today, put up online on CaymanCompass.com.
Anyone, anywhere across the world can actually access all of our archives and all of our issues of newspapers going back to 1965.
It's huge. It really is huge.
Camana Bay was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7 Mile Corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
Blackwater Team Cup is brought to you by 2020 Vision Care and by Burger Shack. Visit all their locations on the Cayman Islands. And by Massive Equipment Rental and Sales Limited. We make it happen. And by Pickle TV, your home for all things pickleball. And by Compass TV, Compass Media, bringing you the islands connected. And by Interesting Things. Is that a real thing, or did they throw that in on the truck? Interesting Things. I gotta check that out. Sounds interesting.
It sounds very interesting.
Very interesting indeed. Dave Benz, Jack Monroe, glad to have you aboard here on our Compass Media and Pickle TV broadcast here from the Cayman Islands. We've had a pretty good chance to promote a lot of things here today. Cricket, the island's tourism, Rick Rock, who's with Shaggy. You got anything you need to promote?
Outside of myself, no, quite honestly.
Jack Monroe. He's a household name, and he's got plenty of sponsors, but you could find those by just looking Jack up online. So here we go. Men's doubles underway. Andre and Mick trying for the ATP, unable to keep it in. And it is the Quality Court defenders in the near court and the Vanta Stingrays in the far court. Zach Marceau and Brandon Lane for the Stingrays in the far court, and Marceau puts that into the net.
And this is going to be a good match, ladies and gentlemen. You know why? Because Richard and Zach, who are right in front of each other on opposite sides of the court, are best friends. They drill with each other every single day for 5 hours a day in Florida. They know everything about one another. They know how each other think, how each other play. what they're going to do before the other person even does it. So having them in front of each other is going to be such a unique matchup, and I'm really looking forward to this.
The Stingrays in front now 2-1.
Side out, point 2.
And that'll tie it at 2-2.
2-2.
5 hours a day, that's a lot of
Side out,
drilling.
point
Yeah,
3.
they are truly all in on pickleball, and it shows in their game. I mean,
3-2.
Richard is, in my opinion, the best left side player currently on the APP Tour, and Zach Marceau is definitely a top 3 right-sider, that's for sure.
Whoa, that was an interesting ball. A couple of bounces off the net, and then finally Lane
Side
puts it
out,
into the
point
net.
3.
So we're tied back up 3 apiece. How many, when you're not in a tournament, you got a week off or during the off season, how many hours a day do you spend drilling? How many, and I'm sure that it's not, all your training is not always on a court. I'm sure you're in the gym. So what's the breakdown for you in your training?
Typically after a tournament, I'll spend 1 day traveling and then possibly another day off depending on how strenuous the tournament was. Wow. You read that so right, but just flip the net, twist it long. But yeah, a typical day-to-day for a pro pickleball player will go something like you wake up, get games from either 8 to 10 or 9 to 11 in the morning, work out afterwards. Typically, you know, like in the gym, body weight. That's beautiful. Ooh.
Well, they're calling it out.
He's standing on business on that call. Wow. Looks like the majority vote was out.
Yeah, 5-4 is our updated score right now. Lane and Marceau, 5-4. And make it 6-4.
Oh, we got a little bit of beef stirring, ladies and gentlemen. Andre Mick goes for the full bag. Zach Marceau gets that ball behind him and says, keep it up. And Richard in front of him says, talk that talk, little boy. Drop shots him, knows that that's a ball. He stares him down. He stares down Zach Marceau.
Here we go. Here's what you're talking about.
Oh, we got a little bit of beef.
The ball is not. Stop arguing about this, okay?
Oh, we got him talking. Byron trying to tone it down. Let's see, that's what I mean. Richard and Zach know each other's game so well. Richard went for that drop shot, knowing that's one of Zach's weak points. Slams that, gets that ball down.
Yep.
We're down at the feet.
Richard, very calm, cool, and collected right now, trying to dictate play.
6-6.
Let's see how Zach can get back.
Mick leaves it short.
Side out, point 7.
So Stingrays able to hold on to the lead and get the serve back.
7-6.
And I have a prediction. I think this is going to be the best game of today. I really do. We got a little bit. We got the pot fully stirred.
The lob, and Brandon Lane lives to regret it.
Richard's return to sender. Please do me a favor. Thank you.
7-7.
Tie it up at 7 apiece.
What a filthy counter by Zach. Richard just an inch away from finding that spot. Zach, that's when we say it wasn't pretty. May not be pretty, but it's got teeth.
Yeah, that definitely took a bite, but they give it
Side out,
right
point
back.
8.
It's 8-all.
Continue. I'm telling you, this will be one of the best games of the day.
8-8.
Into the post by
Side out,
Liberties.
point
A little
9.
unusual miss. I know Richard drills that shot. You know why? Because I've drilled that shot with him. Pretty routine ATP right there.
as soon as he went behind the back, it was not going to work out for them, though, because he's never won one of those points this week.
He's getting close. He's getting very close. That's a really good hustle play by Brandon, but not able to get that ball down enough where Richard wasn't able to take advantage of it. Richard really dictating pace right here.
9-9. It's been impressive to watch Richard the entire week.
Beautiful, just a beautiful combo by Richard right there. Andre helping him out, they get that ball down, and the discipline on Richard to let that ball go.
1 point away from an end change.
Zach looks like to be talking to Byron. If they lose this point, then there's a chance there's going to be some frustration. Yeah,
there we go.
Still, yeah.
Timeout, change ends.
We'll get into the end change, 11-9. And hold on to your hats. The Quality Court defenders have a lead in game 2.
Can you believe that?
It might be stop the presses territory. We will take a quick timeout on the end change. Back to Grand Cayman in a moment.
Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and discover a world of tranquility. Just a short flight away from Grand Cayman. Discover the island's pristine coral reefs, explore the unspoiled beaches, or simply relax in our pool and hot tub. Escape the paradise today. Book your stay at Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and experience the ultimate island getaway.
Back here in Grand Cayman, 11-9, the Quality Court defenders with the lead over the Vanta Stingrays here in this men's doubles match. And got another guest who's come by the broadcast location, Sonny Tannen, who is the host of a new pickleball podcast, Inside Duper Pickleball. And you've been here all week getting some content for the podcast, which is yet to officially drop, but tell us a little bit about what you've got happening.
Yeah, first of all, absolutely thrilled to be out here at Pickleball Cayman. I mean, what a beautiful facility. Meeting a lot of the wonderful community members, the sponsors, the staff members, and of course the players, and all the wonderful people putting on a great show here. We're going to be dropping the Inside Duper Pickleball podcast, which is the official Duper podcast, in June. We've got some really great guests lined up and really excited. We're going to be talking about lifestyle, the culture, the stories of pickleball. It's an amazing sport.
And I'm guessing it was awfully tough for you to say, hey, let me go on assignment and get some content in the Cayman Islands.
It was a tough act to sell to my wife, but luckily she said yes this time. We'll see what happens next time. I might have to bring them along.
Yeah, and you are primed and ready for this to be a fantastic podcast. I mean, just the legitimacy of your setup when I was on it. It seemed so real. You and your partner in crime?
My co-host is Anita Marks, who has done broadcasting for many years. Her latest was with ESPN. She actually used to play professional women's football. She is a firecracker, and I'm so excited to be working with Anita.
Wow.
Yeah, and Anita's well-traveled. I mean, Miami, Baltimore, New York. She's been on, included, and obviously national with ESPN. Yeah. She's done a lot of things.
Yeah, Dave, I heard you both talking about some stories and some folks that you both know, and just some things that you guys have experienced in your experience.
Yeah, we've been in some of the same circles, that's for sure, over the years, and it's been a whole lot of fun getting a chance to chat with her. Saw you guys out on the pickleball course this morning when I got here at like 8:15 this morning.
Yeah, look, she's a lobber. I got to give her that. That's her little thing. She loves to lob, so we're working on it.
So what are your thoughts on this tournament?
First of all, this is year 2. Both the players that are involved in the decision making as well as the ownership, they've built something really wonderful here. And it's just like many things in life, it's really about the people. I think this thing is going to get bigger and bigger and better and better, and I'm just excited to be a part of it.
14-11 right now. Bernice and Mick trying to Bring the defenders into a 1-1 tie in this match. And how good is that?
What a beautiful shot by Richard. He knew that Zach was going to be covering that ATP. So instead of going around the post, he actually hit that ball middle, knowing that Brandon wasn't able to cover it.
What was the biggest thing that we saw, Jack, in terms of his footwork or his preparation that allowed him to pull that off?
That's honestly,
Side out, point
you
12.
don't even need to have a fast twitch. You just need to anticipate better than your opponent.
Yeah.
And I think that's more important than truly having anything else in this game. Is just being able to anticipate better, understanding your opponent's next move at the same time or even before they do.
12-15.
Richard has the reps. He watches all the film. He's what we call a pickle nerd, a student of the game. And same with Zach over here on the right. He's right in front of him. They're best friends, train all the time. They know what each other are going to do, hence why Rich hit that ball middle instead of around the post.
16-12. We're nearing the end of this men's doubles. And speed up by Richard, unable to be returned by Zach to make it 17-12.
Timeout receiver, 17-12.
Like the defenders are running away with it. Who would have thought? Let's try to see if they can close.
Yeah, the timeout being taken here, and we need to. We're going to turn around and face the camera. Get Sonny a little love on camera here, as so Sonny Tannen. So where are we going to be able to pick up the podcast? Is it a video podcast or just an audio podcast?
Yeah, great. It's a video podcast. We're gonna have video. We're gonna have audio. We're gonna be on YouTube mainly, Instagram. We're debating about Spotify on the audio piece of it. Of course, Facebook, LinkedIn, Threads, and X. But YouTube and Instagram are gonna be our main ones, Dave.
Wow.
Well, I think it's a great idea, and obviously Jack's on board. He's already been on.
We had Jack and his dad together. They have a really, I'm not gonna spoil it, but they have such a great origin story of how they've really shaped what it means to be a parent and a son, in this case, being a part of the pickleball, like the explosion, really.
Yeah, and that's the first ever podcast that I've done with my dad. So, and I think he deserves to be brought on as much as I do because he's one of the OGs in the sport. He's one of the grandfathers of pickleball that, you know, just were behind the scenes, under the radar that nobody really gets to talk about. So thanks for having him on in the first place.
We loved it. We loved having you.
It's a great story.
And Dave, we're going to have you on, I think, pretty soon, too. I think we're letting you take care of business first here, but we'd love to have you as well.
I would love to be on. It would be great. Listen, anything that promotes the sport, I'm all on board. How did you first develop an association with pickleball?
What was my first association?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. So I'm a retired United States Marine, and basically what ended up happening was I was injured and found pickleball at the local YMCA, and the rest, as they say, is history.
18-12. And Lane just gets out of the way. It sails long, so hope's still alive here for the Stingrays. But they need to get something going now. It's amazing how pickleball just, you've never heard of it, and then next thing you know, you never knew how you lived without it.
Unusual air by Richard right there, but really good pressure drop by Brandon. This is their time to come back. If there's a time to, it's right now.
Nice attack there on the Ernie, and Lane able to get another point closer.
Very good setup by Zach and Brandon. For this being the second day of them ever playing together, for them to have that synergy is so impressive.
Richard a little bit long. Suddenly it's just a 2-point game.
Jack, we've seen a couple of balls fly a little bit high and long. It's a little bit later in the day. How do you think that's affecting the ball, the conditions? It's a little bit of a breeze now.
I think if anything, it's a little bit of fatigue from the players. Smart of them to take a timeout, especially after 2 or 3 airs. It typically wouldn't happen if they were fresh. So I think it's just a little bit of fatigue. You'll work 5% slower now that the sun's been draining you all day, even though we've been covered. I mean, shoot, I'm still getting tans and I'm under the sun and I'm under covered. I'm like, how does this even happen?
I mean, I can tell you, I've called a lot of pickleball. I've never felt like I needed a wardrobe change midway through the day, but this would be the day. I mean, it's we're going through outfits here.
Guys, we had a couple of folks saying, what do you think the over-under is for showers per day? I think for the players, I definitely have to give you guys a couple more than the average. Those of us just sitting around and working behind the booth.
Yeah, you bring up a good point. There are showers over here. I might have to use that tomorrow if we get some downtime.
Yeah, this is a great facility, by the way, and there's growth that's still coming. They're going to be putting in some more courts. They're adding a new racket sport, so paddle. There's a lot that's going on with this facility. You got to come out and visit it.
That's and then you were showing me a new sport today. That was
Yes, I was showing David Tiptee. Have you heard of Tiptee? It is really cool. I hate to break it to y'all, but it's taking pickleball courts, and I'm like, ooh, that's not good for the program.
I don't think pickleball's got anything to worry about, man. There's plenty of love to go around.
It seems very, very cool.
16-18. Oh, God, how good was that angle for Brandon off the lob?
Able to get that ball down. Brandon's so long and powerful.
17-18. You talked about anticipation also. He took that one step back and then leapt off of that back foot to get that elevation.
Chance to draw even, and indeed we are all tied at 18.
They're on a 4-0 run right now.
That timeout was really smart.
18-18. Side out, point 19.
I think he wanted it, but he just missed it.
Little thumbs up here and there. Good to see the players show some respect, especially when earlier on in the game we had a little bit of heat, had a little bit of tension between these two.
Oh, great flick of the wrist by Mick.
B and Zach over here seem to have lost that little bit of spark that gave them their comeback. But remember, if they get this point,
20-18.
then Richard and Andre need 2 points in a row to win.
Well, that's not happening.
Wow.
For the first time, we have a win in one of the first two games by the quality court defenders.
Wow, that is impressive to see. Andre playing so well on the right side. Richard obviously being the wall. That was just a quality game all around. You saw Brandon and Zach with the comeback. I mean, they tied it up at 18, but Richard and Andre were able to pull through.
Well, we'll have game 3 coming up. Sonny, thanks for stopping by, man. Look forward to checking out the podcast when it drops in a couple of weeks, and hope to join you at some point. It'd be great to talk some more pickleball with you.
Sounds awesome. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Jack. Thanks, guys.
All right, we're back in the Cayman Islands after this quick timeout.
Of Cayman's maritime history, rediscovered on the other side of the Atlantic. The dream? To make her seaworthy once more and bring her home to Cayman, where she can educate and inspire a new generation. DART is helping the Fairweather Foundation make this dream a reality, and you can help too. To find out how, visit fairweather.ky.
Welcome back to the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup, and I want to thank all of our sponsors: Leggett Ventures, Vanta, Pickleball Cayman, Dart, Avis, Seco 2020 Vision Care Yield Point. And I would, that's a little, can you read that? I don't have my reading glasses. Quality.ky. So thank you to all the sponsors who are a part of this, bringing you this Pickle TV and Compass Media production. And great to be able to be a part of this, along with Jack Monroe. Zach Taylor, who was in the broadcast booth yesterday, will be playing in our final match of the day coming up following the conclusion of this one. And our prediction of a sweep is off the table, Jack. We've got a minimum of this thing going forward.
Yes, so there is still hope that one team could close out, but obviously starting out 1-1 is a little bit of a different scoring format than what we're used to, because typically we have the 2-0 where the defenders are down.
Yes,
and then
exactly.
they just come back and win 3-2.
Right.
But right now 1-1, this is uncharted territory.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. I got no idea what's going to happen next. So just waiting for this one to get started. And it looks like it's going to be Marceau on the court for his side. We got, sure, who's going to play between Megan and Amanda? They're both out there right now. It's like Zach and Amanda are getting ready to warm up, and Megan is just having a conversation. So, told we got a quick timeout between the games here for the players. So we're going to take another commercial. We'll be back with the start of this mixed doubles match after this timeout.
From beer to bait. And snacks to sunblock. Let anchors stock you up for a day of fun at sea. Anchors. Open 7 days a week at the Cayman Islands Yacht Club.
Some of the most advanced AI tool set.
500,000 web pages to one of the largest websites in the region. And with AI, you'll be able to search every article the same as if it was released today, put up online on CaymanCompass.com.
Anyone, anywhere across the world can actually access all of our archives and all of our issues of newspapers going back to 1965.
It's huge. It really is huge.
All right, so here we go, getting ready to start this one. And the Vanta Stingrays will have Amanda Henry and Zach Marceau out there for their mixed doubles team. They'll be in the near court or on the left side on your TV screen. And the far court, we got Kelsey Lorente and Andre Mick to go for the quality court defenders.
Very interesting. I don't know if you picked up on this. The defenders have actually swapped their mixed lineups compared to last match, because we had Andre Mick playing with Allison Harris earlier today, and we talked about how they were in a relationship, how they were actually dating, and now we have Andre Mick playing with Kelsey Lorente. So very interesting mix-up. It's probably because, wait,
1-0.
They ended up winning that mixed match, right?
They did. I'm not sure what that was all about, the change, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, so even though they ended up winning, nice little mix-up.
1-1.
Keep in mind this still is pool play, so maybe they're just experimenting in general, getting prepared to see who they should actually throw out in terms of pairings
2-1.
tomorrow. when it's elimination, when it actually matters.
Tomorrow is exactly the case. It all matters. They've already got their 2 points, by the way, so the attack by Mick, but it goes into the net.
2-2.
Zach tried to be a little bit sneaky. That's what we call holding, waiting for that ball to drop a little bit further. And just got a little bit too low and away from him. Sunk that ball into the net.
3-2.
That is the deception that Zach is known for. So I do expect him to have more of it with some more success.
Put away there by Mick.
Both Kelsey and Andre sped up in that point. Kind of indicating their sense of being trigger happy. It seems as though they are going to be the ones initiating.
Point.
And the quality court defenders now opening up a 3-point lead.
5-2.
Wow.
Oh, what a great get.
Wow, Andre Mick, ladies and gentlemen, dictating the points, absolutely running the court. Looks like he has them in the palm of his hands right now, but let's see if he's able to keep it up.
6-2.
Everything going the defender's way right now.
He's playing on fire. Playing on fire.
Oh.
Really good setup by Dre. Beautiful roll third. Kelsey, love the lefty Ernie. It's very rare to see that, and I just love that she has the confidence. We're here in a tournament. She has the confidence to hit that. That's like a rec play shot, and she hits it with quite success here.
7.
She's looking quite comfortable doing it, and she's executing it. Why not?
Dre just beating his serve. You can tell even right there he's looking to flick.
And that sails long, and the defender's now with an 8-3 advantage. By the way, it finally dawned on me when Sonny was on Sonny Tannen. He said it was his name, and I was like, I feel like I know that name. Wasn't the villain in Back to the Future Biff Tannen? Wasn't that his name? The last name was Tannen?
That's before my time.
You're not a Back to the Future guy?
No clue. I grew up with How to Train Your Dragon, so you're talking about all that.
Well, you're missing out on like the greatest movie of all time.
Point.
Have you never seen it?
No, I grew up with Finding Nemo.
All right, you got to do. By the time I see you next, I won't hold it to you for tomorrow. But by the time I see you next, you have to have watched Back to the Future.
You have my word. That's with Marty McFly and the hoverboard, eh?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
Side out, point 4.
Gotcha.
So 4-10. The Stingrays in a big hole here. And we'll go to the end change.
Wow.
11-4 in
Side out, point 5.
favor of the quality court defenders.
Sorry. 4-11.
Back to Grand Cayman after this quick timeout.
Escape to Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and discover a world of tranquility. Just a short flight away from Grand Cayman. Discover the island's pristine coral reefs, explore the unspoiled beaches, or simply relax in our pool and hot tub. Escape to paradise today. Book your stay at Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and experience the ultimate island getaway.
Well, the quality court defenders, an 11-4 advantage on the end change. And the first of two mixed doubles matches. And Not sure what to expect if the quality court defenders win this one. They'll go up 2-1 and have a chance to close it out before a Cayman decider. But a lot to still be decided here in this game.
11-4.
So out of the end change, Mick with the serve. And then Mick into the net.
9.5. 5-11.
5-11, they have a hill to climb, but I've seen Zach do it before. Wow, just crazy play by Andre Mick. He has entered flow state. Not entered, he has been in flow state. Can you believe that? Just beating the ball, and then hits his put away as a tomahawk, which is an inside-out forehand as a backhand.
And catches exactly the line.
Really good counter by Amanda. Hits so low to the ground and using that lefty forehand to close that middle ball.
That had a little aggression on it too.
Oh yeah, yeah it did. You see Zach now has fully changed his style. Now he has taken his hat off and has taken his chain out. It's a little bit of a superstition thing to try and get out of a hole when you're in one. And it looks as though it's working. Zach getting a little bit bigger in the middle, taking that forehand middle. He's doing what we call hunting.
7-12.
He's on the prowl. Point. They've rolled off 3 straight points here to get it back.
8-12
to 8-12.
Let's see.
Side out, point 13.
Still a little bit of a run.
Goes
from the
back
Rays.
to 13-8 now.
13-8. Side out, point 9.
This is when we go, who wants it?
Right.
No one wants it. A lot of unusual errors from all 4 players on the court.
9-13.
Great
left
roll.
short.
Great roll drop by Zach to set up Amanda to hit her own roll. Cause that error.
Timeout
And
receiver.
a sneaky comeback. We have a timeout receivers by Andre and Kelsey.
6-2 in favor of the Stingrays since the end change.
Can you believe that? What's been the big difference?
Oh, well, I think taking the hat off and taking the chain out is a big difference.
Yeah.
You know, it really started in my mind with that shot from Amanda when I kind of said she hit that with some aggression. It's almost like the mindset changed. Like, okay, no more fooling around here.
Yeah.
And now we got a game.
This is what the people want to see.
By the way, I've got it at 13-10, not 14-9. Of course, it would be the first time I've been wrong this weekend. Again, with no official scoreboard in the stadium, I'm left to waiting to hear Byron announce it to the crowd to confirm whether or not my chicken scratch is correct. So here we go out of the timeout.
All right, here we go. 15 seconds remaining timeouts. Receiver 0, server 1. Time in. 10-13.
So 10-13 is indeed right.
Wow.
And make it 14-10.
I'm sitting next to the brightest mind in pickleball, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know about that.
Zach observing the ball, mentions that it may be a little out, but you know, typically the superstition is to just play on with the ball that you're already playing with, especially if you're in the lead, because all 4 players have to agree to change the ball in order for it to be mixed up. Just really good off pace. Zach looking at his paddle, questioning, I think, the decision or why the ball didn't go where he wanted. regardless, Dre is just relentless with the pressure.
15-10.
Let's see if we can get another comeback.
Oh, that stayed in.
Wow. Filthy, filthy. For the people at home, look at this. Look at the wrist action on that second counter. You see that ball kick up when it hits the ground. On a fast-paced ball like that coming in so quick, that is just so impressive.
Got under that one though.
Side out.
That,
point 11.
not so much. That I think you may able to do. You may be able to do.
I could have done that one
Yeah.
for sure.
11-16.
In fact, I think I've done it many times. 16-10 or 10-16, I should say. All right, aggression again by Amanda Hendry. And it's back to 12-16.
A phenomenal counter by Amanda, especially when Dre's forehand is so deceptive. For Amanda to sit on that ball and slap through it, get it down.
Yeah, we got it. That's your serve, so.
It's just so quality out of her. Especially sometimes in mix, it's intimidating being in front of the guy. The guy typically hits the ball a little bit harder, has a couple more weapons. So Amanda just like staring into the eye of the storm.
Oh, the Ernie and the finish one-handed, but he stepped on the line.
Let's see.
Point.
I'm curious.
I don't think we're going to get the replay before the point.
Ooh. Beautiful drop by Zach there. Wow. Wow. Beautiful.
Did he get it? It was close.
I couldn't see, I was screened.
Oh, they're giving it to him.
Wow. Big respect.
I don't think anybody knew for sure. They finally gave it to him.
That's sportsmanship.
So that moves it to 14-16.
Lots of respect right there.
Oh, well played shot there by Lorente.
Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful setup by Kelsey. Seeing that Zach is going to overextend, pushes behind him, and not only pushes behind him with a dink, but also follows up with the Ernie in case he does get it. Great counter by Amanda on a drive that's so low to the net.
So 15-17. Anybody's game.
15-17.
Because we literally just had a bird fly through the court. And they played on.
Beautiful speed up by Andre. Zach questioning whether Kelsey's motion past the net, past the invisible net halfway.
Well, they say that she was legal, so the point goes to them. 18-15 now. I just don't know how they didn't like get distracted and stop playing. I mean, a bird literally flew through there. That was crazy.
18-15.
Well played shot by Henry.
16.
Back over to Marceau and Henry at 16-18.
16-18.
Andre, another beautiful
Right
speed up.
19.
Catches Amanda just a little late in the middle.
Now defenders. They're going to need 2 in a row at some point to be able to win this. So they're hoping they can get 2 in a row here. Not yet.
Point 17.
Each of these teams 1 game apiece in this match. As Mick goes over to dry off the handle.
17-19.
Wow.
Point.
What a crazy poach by Zach right there. Fully on the run. Able to get that ball to her body on the first and second ball. Apologizes for the put away, of course.
So a chance for them to draw even.
Beautiful flick.
Oh, the put away by Kelsey.
Andre, you do not want to get that ball middle when you are playing against Andre Mick. His forehand can go anywhere, no matter what. And you can see they're just eating. They're just eating every time that ball goes middle.
So game point. And it will not happen yet.
Great counter by Zach. That drive is not an easy task to disarm.
19-20.
Great
playing the angle.
I mean, I don't think you guys understand how beautiful and how impressive these shots are. I'm a pro player myself, and just seeing Andre hit these shots, like he's truly in flow state.
Game point number 2. Kelsey doing a great job on that back line. But finally, Zach finishes it. We're tied at 20.
Great counter by Zach. Great continuous offense there. And even though Kelsey was a wall, Zach continued to full court press.
(20-20). Side out,
Left short, so 21-20 now. Game point number 3 for the defenders.
Let's see if they close.
Oh, she got to it.
Wow.
Bob.
Side out, point 21.
Really great job playing that.
Ooh. Questionable lob there. Even though I know it's Zach.
Yep.
Just a little too far off the line in order to really be aggressive
Timeout, servers,
in terms of
21-21.
that shot in specific right there with the lob.
Well, a timeout is being taken. We'll catch our breath as well. Tied at 21 here in game number 3 of this best of 5.
Discover the unexpected at Next Chapter.
Back here in the Cayman Islands, 21 all here in this third game of this Best 3 out of 5 match between the Defenders and the Stingrays. The Quality Court Defenders and the Vanta Stingrays. By the way, it makes sense to me now, but up until we had our little lunch break, I was wondering what the Quality Court Defenders were. I was thinking it was like a court, like a football court. It's actually a law firm, Quality Court Defenders.
Are you? Oh, that's because Jules is. Oh my goodness, that is filthy by Dre. The forehand. You have to avoid that forehand at all costs. I don't care if Kelsey is going to Ernie.
22-21.
This is game point number 4. And there it is.
Point
So the Defenders up 2 games to 1 here in this best 3 out of 5 match. And well, they had the lead throughout, but they nearly gave it away.
Yeah, I mean, overall, just a great performance by Andre and Kelsey, proving that they're, honestly, I think they played better together than Andre and Allison. And, I mean, just great play all around still. Zach, Amanda had a couple of chances, but just Andre hit flow state. Kelsey had phenomenal defense on her own right. So, yeah.
Well, we'll step aside. We'll have the second mixed doubles match coming up after this quick timeout from the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup. quality court defenders in the near court with Livernice and Harris. In the
1-0.
far court, we've got the Vanta Stingrays with Lane and Fudge, and Lane and Fudge already up 1-0. Until Livernice ties it up at one apiece.
With a little bit of anchor behind that.
A little bit of reach on that one as well.
Wow.
Point.
Great spot there by Richard, finding Brandon sliding forehand a little bit too early, so jams him into his body.
2-1.
Good get there by Richard off the net. Harris, some great defense on that baseline. Finally couldn't go to third time.
Very kind of Richard and Allison to call those balls in. From the sideline, it looked a little odd.
Yeah, I agree.
But Brandon, of course, saying the ball is in, and so.
It looked to me like two of them were out.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
Livernice with the Ernie to get the serve and the point back.
Showcasing his athleticism. Coming from lacrosse, I assume that has a lot to do with some of those Ernie shots, some of those, not more finesse shots, but those shots where you have to be hyper-focused on your footwork.
How good of a lacrosse player was he?
3-2.
I mean, he grew up playing it. I'm actually
3-2.
drawing a blank whether he played it in college or not.
I feel like he did. Played D3, I'm being told.
Side out, point 3.
I love having eyes in the sky.
Yeah.
I feel like I can ask any question and it gets answered.
Point.
Into the net.
4-3.
4-3 in favor of Lane and Fudge. And make it 5-3.
Really good ball there by Megan.
By the way, in spite of our crew trying to pay an homage to one Paris Todd, it is actually Harris out there with Livernice right now.
5-3.
That's
Lane, man, just
twice we have
yeah.
Megan going behind Richard on his line, forcing him to extend with the one-handed backhand, pop that ball up for Brandon to get involved.
6-3.
Wow, even when Richard sits line, Megan still preps for that 2-e. Now that's 3 balls line that Megan has actually won in terms of that pattern.
Now the Stingray's on a roll with a 4-point cushion. Now that one does not find the blue paint.
A little bit of a misfire there by Allison. Richard kind of consoling, saying, hey, listen, we don't need to be that aggressive that early on.
8-3.
Another line ball, opening up the court for Brandon to then have that one-on-one with Allison.
It's 9-3 right now in favor of the Stingrays. We will get an end change at 11. To make it 10-3, they are rolling.
Crazy counter by Megan. That is filthy. Wow. Richard hits a good spot, hard towards her center, and she gets that ball down.
Side out, point 4.
You had a feeling that might happen when you saw it go that high for Richard.
Yeah. Richard, honestly, it's nice when you get an overhead after a couple of errors because it helps you let all that air out.
4-10.
Side out,
That'll take us to the
11,
end
time out,
change.
change hands, 1 minute.
11-4, the Stingrays with a 7-point cushion trying to force this to a Cayman decider. We'll be back with more of this mixed doubles after this quick timeout.
Escape to Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and discover a world of tranquility. Just a short flight away from Grand Cayman. Discover the island's pristine coral reefs. Explore the unspoiled beaches, or simply relax in our pool and hot tub. Escape to Paradise today. Book your stay at Paradise Villas, Little Cayman, and experience the ultimate island getaway.
11-4 in favor of the Stingrays. Quality court defenders. They have a chance to close this out in 4 games, but no, they'd rather play the Cayman decider, I think.
Yeah, I mean, that goes without saying. They're a Cayman decider team. Flourish in that. So honestly, I think part of them is just taking this game because they just want to go to it.
Time in.
Exactly. They like the drama.
11-4.
They like to think you have a chance. Good post there by Brandon. Phenomenal drop by Megan there.
12-4.
12-4.
Just a filthy ball by Megan, continuing to go back to the well behind Richard.
Seeing why Megan is one of the top-ranked female players on the planet.
She's showing it. She is showing it. Also, fantastic defense by Brandon Lane. Let's not forget about that.
Liberty gets too much on that one, and it's going to make it 14-4.
Love the speed up by Allison there. Megan just able to get that ball a little down softer than what Richard was expecting.
14-4.
Notice there you see Richard on the first drive actually covering his line, opening up Allison a little bit more. Allison wasn't expecting to hit that first counter.
5-14.
5-14.
Good return there by Brandon. Really quality. Not letting up whatsoever. We have 15-5.
15-5.
This return.
16-5.
Wow. Just ran away with this game. Let's
16-5.
with the freeze. Anything can happen.
Oh,
side out, point 6.
Every little bit helps, right?
6-16. Side out, point 17.
Away at 17-6.
Frustration from Allison as she had that counter. Tells herself so easy. And keep in mind, Brandon's speed ups are very difficult. They come heavy. That's how I would describe them. Even though you may know where it's coming, they come more powerful than you expect. Like that counter right there. Look at that poach.
The one thing with Allison too, I mean, we talked about she's been an iron woman and she's had a smile on her face this whole time. At some point, the heat in all the games, she's played more pickleball in the last 2 days than anybody in this tournament. It's got to be starting to wear on her a little bit.
Yeah, totally. And the fact that we're still just getting started, we got the elimination rounds coming up tomorrow, so be sure to stay tuned.
And Harris says, I'm not tired.
7-18.
7-18.
No way.
Wayne doing everything he can to try to put it away, but they... Oh! Just right back in it!
That right there is why Allison is one of the best defenders in the world. That is a full-blown overhead from the kitchen line, and Allison fully extended. I call that the starfish. Just have to convert back to the kitchen.
Oh, off the net, it tags Livernice, and that takes us to game point.
Megan saying sorry. If any one of us could actually believe that she meant it, and that goes for all of us, as you know, the ball hits the net. I mean, what are you supposed to do?
That looked long to me. Indeed, it was, and that's going to close it out. So a decisive game 4, 21-7 in favor of the Stingrays. So surprise, surprise, we've got a Cayman decider involving the quality court defenders. Who'd have thought it? We will have the 5th and deciding game coming up after this timeout. Stay with us from Grand Cayman.
Was founded on a simple idea that a thoughtfully designed community can enrich lives. 55 Sarasee Way is Cayman's first truly integrated health and wellness center. Located in the 7 Mile Corridor, steps from the Camana Bay Town Center, the 110,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility allows medical and allied healthcare providers the opportunity to curate innovative premises for the modern customer. To register your interest, visit 55saraseeway.ky.
A missing piece of Cayman's maritime history, rediscovered on the other side of the Atlantic. The dream? To make her seaworthy once more and bring her home to Cayman, where she can educate and inspire a new generation. DART is helping the Fairweather Foundation make this dream a reality, and you can help too. To find out how, visit fairweather.ky.
All right, back live. We go to the Cayman Decider, our 3rd Cayman Decider, well, of our broadcast days, yesterday and today. Our 2nd of our 3 matches today.
And you know what all of them involve?
The quality court defenders.
Oh, those are your bananas.
I don't know, but they're good.
Although this is the first
Chelsea
time that
Richard.
they've gone into the Cayman Decider on a loss.
Yeah. That is true.
Okay,
That could change the
negative.
momentum a little bit. We're going to see how it all goes down. Do you know the record? Defenders, they've won both of their Cayman Deciders?
What do you mean? The defenders? Yeah, they're 2-0 in their Cayman Decider.
Okay. So that's a good sign.
I don't know. The Stingrays, they played a Cayman Decider yesterday and they lost to the Legacy Legends.
Oh, yes, on that court, correct?
Yep. But as you so astutely pointed out earlier in our day, there are 4 teams, so all 4 teams do make the semifinals. I didn't do the math. You just gave me compliments on my math skills, by the way. That's an easy one. I don't know how I didn't get that one right earlier.
To be fair, you've gotten everything but that right.
So in case you need a refresher on how this works with the Cayman Decider, it's a game to 21, rally scoring, got to win by 2, got to win on the serve, just like all the other games. The difference is that it's going to start with women's doubles, then men's doubles, then mixed doubles, then the other mixed doubles pairings, then back to women's doubles, then back to men's doubles, on and on. So everybody's going to get a chance to be a participant in this one. So here we go. It's going to be the Stingrays in the near court to get started, Fudge and Hendry. And the defenders in the far court with Harris and Lorente. And that one did come down on the line. How about that?
Oh, a little bit of a net cord, but wow, what a crazy defense point by Megan. Do you have any predictions going into this?
Expect the unexpected. That's my prediction. I think it's going to go 25-23. And that'll tie us at 1-1. What do you think?
Woo. I think it all comes down to how well Andre Mick is going to play in men's and mixed doubles. I think if he plays well, defenders are going to take it. If he's cooled off and Megan continues to own women's, it's going to be the other way. What a crazy ball right there. Holy cow.
So the Stingrays jump in front here.
2-1.
Make it 3-1, and now we will bring the men on.
Interested to see how this goes, whether there's some tension off the bat.
Berenice and Mick in the far court.
3-1.
Lane and Marceau in the near court. Oh, Marceau unable to catch up to that one, and the Stingrays up 4-1. Jack, how does that sun peeking through on the near court affect things, if at all?
I must admit, it is very annoying to play with and against, specifically because it's not close to the kitchen. It will tend to upset the team whose side it's on a little bit more because you have more balls on that baseline. So Zach and Brandon have a little bit of a disadvantage right now if I were to if I were to guess, just because a deep return comes, they have to deal with that lighting. On the other side, you won't have to.
And it's just enough to kind of throw the optics off. It could affect how you hit the ball.
We have Zach, a little bit of semantics being played. He hit that ball not towards Richard, more towards the corner. That's why Richard went to go grab his towel, kind of take a minute to himself. Andre Mick yawning, as you can see. Yawning again, I love it. I love to see this. We have the antics that we all wanted, ladies and gentlemen.
4-3.
4-3.
Zach.
Make it 5-3. The defender's on a roll.
Unusual error right there. Coming off the court with not much to show.
So Richard, now we get one man going off, one woman coming on for each team. So Fudge and Lane in the near court, Lorente and Limonice in the far court. Speed up by Megan and a finish by Megan.
Megan going back and back to the well, catching Richard line. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
4-5.
Laying off off the net and into Livernice, and we are tied at 5.
Cord, what really good power right there by Brandon. Able to read that ball very well. Get down on it. Great shot there.
Side out, point 6.
People don't understand how fast this ball is getting hit. This ball is getting abused. And the fact that Megan and Brandon are able to get the 2 or 3 of them back before finally one getting put away is just crazy.
Ooh, Brandon tries to go for the finesse shot, but doesn't clear the net.
Here, let's see if Zach can pick himself up now. Especially Zach playing against Andre. Curious, notice they went back to Andre and Allison this time.
7-5.
That serve
side out, point 6.
Indeed it was.
A little long. Let's see if the Stingrays can find some sort of rhythm right here.
6-7.
Oh,
side out,
give him right back.
8.
8-6 in favor of the defenders.
Eight, 6.
Oh, great
Beautiful
shot.
Side out, point 7.
Great control to just get it past Mick down that sideline.
Andre with a little bit of antics. Talking about how Zach hit that
7,
ball
8.
into the corner. Just a little bit brewing here. Zach dictating well.
Point.
Very good counter right there. High to his body. Allison tries to jam him, unable to.
And we're tied at 8-8. Move back to the women's doubles.
Eight.
Great counter there by Amanda. It was like a counter reset. Very soft ball towards their feet, and honestly, it proved more successful than if she hit it from base.
9-8.
Oh, right in the eyeball.
Side out, point 9.
Well, Kelsey, that one I kind of think she might actually really be sorry, but she'll still take the point.
Yeah, you're right. That is a ball where you're genuinely apologizing afterwards.
9-9.
She obviously did not try to swing and hit that ball that high. Hit her on the side of the face. Thankfully, it was not her eye.
9-9.
Side out, point 10.
Another stiff net right there. Kelsey just trying to rip her way through, and it honestly
10-9.
worked. Great lefty poach there. Allison calls it. Great call
Side
right
out,
there.
point 10.
And that'll tie us at 10. We'll get another change here of the players, and we'll get an end change on the next point, regardless of who scores it.
So excited to see this. I have my popcorn. You better have yours.
So Mick hits it out of bounds, and that'll put the Stingrays in front at the end change, 11-10. And we will get an end change here midway through the Cayman decider.
We have some.
Burger Shack. Visit one of the many locations on the Cayman Islands. Compass TV, so happy to be a part of this process with them. Interesting things, there you go. And of course, Massive Equipment and Sales Limited, we make it happen. And Pickle TV. So glad to have all the sponsors on board.
Yes, we would not be able to have this tournament without them. Thank every single one of them for everything that they've been able to provide.
So Leggett Ventures, the Quality Court Defenders, Vanta,
as well as our wonderful
All right,
referees.
gentlemen, time in.
Byron right here, the head ref, would not be able to do this
11-10.
without him calling all the foot faults, all the push-offs. This would be the Wild West.
that serve looked a little long, but they didn't call it.
Andre a little annoyed that he didn't call that long.
12-10.
See if he's able to get out of this hole.
So Stingrays 12-10. Oh, Zach was ready for it and returns it for the point.
Great counter there by Zach. Fully jumping, able to get down on that ball.
By the way, I did have a chance to speak with Zach. He said, yes, he is still going to FAU, but yes, everything is online.
Point.
Well, they did their job. 14-10. The Stingrays have rolled off 4 straight, and now we will again get the change of the players.
And that stemmed from Zach right there. Zach staying on top of his counters, no matter how much Rich pressed.
14-10.
Zach was able to break through it, stayed calm and composed. That's why they got the lead.
Side out.
Well, the defenders
11.
finally stopped the bleeding here, get it back to 11-14.
If they rally 3 and get a 3-1, that would be huge.
11-14.
Missed return, that's
Point.
2.
I'm telling you, 25-23.
12-14.
Wow. These teams are very, very even. Beautiful.
Liberty's doing it all.
Point.
Crazy performance. I mean, that reset by Richard in the middle of the point was just out of this world. Not only did it hit the reset in the kitchen, it hit it with topspin.
13-14.
Tie it up here.
They get 4 straight. That is impressive performance by Richard and Kelsey, keeping them in the game.
And now we get
have
the change
okay.
again here.
14-14.
Harris comes on along with Mick.
Hopefully Zach and Andre have made amends.
And that is
Point.
long. So
It's
make
5
it
straight
yep.
for the Stingrays. The
Indeed
defenders,
it is.
sorry.
No, it's all good.
Timeout receivers, 15-14.
Less of me and more of you is definitely what the folks at home want.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm talking so much.
All good, man. It's all
I'm just
good.
so hyped. I'm happy to be commentating this, and this is. I mean, the fans want the games. I get it.
No, this is great, man. So we got a timeout. All right, so I'm going to go home remembering a couple of things tonight, when my head hits the pillow. Number 1, the Quality Court Defenders only play matches that go to the Cayman Decider. And number 2, you have never seen Back to the Future and don't know who Alec Baldwin is. So that tells me I am old.
To be fair, you look good for your age, like fine wine, as they say.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. 15-14 Defenders.
Remaining timeouts.
Looking to go a perfect
Receivers,
3-0 here
0,
in
7, 1.
round robin play.
Time in. 15-14.
Leaves it short, so a
Time
chance
out,
now as
point
it's back to
15.
15 apiece.
Able to keep them in it.
The defenders do win this one, they will be guaranteed the top seed in the
15.
semifinals tomorrow because they'll be the only team to have won all of their games.
Point.
Goes out. Really good pressure there by Zach, forcing Andre to miss that ball wide.
16-15.
16-15. Oh, good get by Harris. Tried the lob, but too much on it. So now it's the Stingrays with a 2-point advantage as we will get back to the women's portion here. Pudge and
17-15.
Hendry on the court for the Stingrays and Harris and Lorente for the defenders.
Side out, point 16.
Back to just a single point, 16-17.
There's one other thing to note before you go to bed. It's that
16,
Kelsey
17.
is fearless.
Yes.
No matter what the score is, she's going to continue to fire.
I thought it was interesting. I don't know if you heard my interview with her after their last win, but I asked her if there were any nerves, and she honestly acted like it was a dumb question.
Yeah.
Which is probably the right way to handle it.
Yeah.
17-17. Side out, point 18.
Stingrays get it back with the lead, 3 points away.
18-17.
Great flick there by Amanda.
Point.
So 19-17, here come the men.
Big points right here. Megan giving them a little bit of advice before they step on the court. We have 19-17, Brandon serving to Richard. Let's see if the Stingrays are able to pull through.
19-17.
The speed up by Marceau and then hit out of bounds. They're a point away.
For the viewers at home, you better grab your popcorn, because if they don't close this right here,
20-17.
I'm saying we're going to OT.
Decider point.
And ooh,
Point.
They called it in?
that ball looked in.
Side out, point
We
18.
have the coach over there, Munir, on the sidelines, who celebrated, thinking that ball was out. Turns out that ball was in.
18,
I don't
20.
think they agreed. But we play on.
Smart to lob right there.
And Marceau gets it back.
Side out, point 20.
Match point opportunity number 2.
As you can tell by the lob and that speed up, Richard wanting to take action, wanting to take the initiative. But with Zach in front of him, his best friend, the person who knows him best, it's very difficult to create that offense that he wants.
20-18.
Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness, Richard misses the counter long.
21-18.
Got exactly what he wanted. Great playing by both teams. The Stingrays are able to get this win in the Cayman decider. What a wonderful
So the
match.
defenders are not perfect in the decider after all. But what a match we saw. Stingrays get the win, 21-18. We'll talk to the winners after this timeout from Grand Cayman. Okay, they're telling us to move. We're live, so we're moving in front of the camera. Welcome back to Grand Cayman, everybody. The Stingrays, they come back. You guys know that the defenders, they don't normally lose Cayman deciders, right?
I know, man. I know their stats, so I know it was going to be tough. I know it was going to be hard, but I knew we could do it. We believed in each other. We cheered each other on. It was a great match. I know we're going to see them again, most likely. Hopefully not till the final tomorrow. But yes, it was a great match, a great team effort.
Yeah, Amanda, there was one point in your mixed doubles match where you hit a two-handed shot and you hit it with a little aggression. And I go, there's a little aggression in that. I felt like things kind of turned around for you guys after that.
I know that I have to be fired up in order to play well. Sometimes it takes me a little bit to get there, but I finally got it, and usually when I hit that shot, it usually lights a fire under my butt. So yeah.
Oh, well, let's talk over to the men's side now. And Brandon, more trick shots. I still don't think you've gotten a point on a trick shot, but you got points when it mattered most.
Hey, you know what? We got points today because this guy, we lost our first men's this one, but we came out clutch in the Dream Breaker, right? It's like the team, like Megan said, some of us are winning, some of us are losing, but at the end of the day, if we all come together, we win in this thing, baby.
And Zach, you've drilled a ton against Richards, so you know his game very well. How much did that help you out here?
Felt like it actually hurt me more than it helped me. He played really well all day. I went 0-2 in the main matches, so felt like I had to pick up the slack a little bit of how much I was dragging down the team. But they had my back the whole day, so I felt that kind of that lift up. So I felt like I came out in the Dream Breaker in a big way, winning a lot of the points for us down the stretch. So I was really happy that I could help out.
Young Slim Shady here. Young Slim Shady right here.
Well, congratulations, guys. I know you wanted to do your little Stingrays thing, so let's see it.
1, 2, 3, Stingray!
All right, the Stingrays happy. We'll get you back to Grand Cayman for our last match of the day in just a little bit. Stay with us from the Vanta Blackwater Team Cup.